Shaft, arguably one of the most ambitious beta mods ever developed for Half-Life. Throughout its development until its cancellation in 2018, Shaft's goal has been to remake Half-Life as Valve intended it to be during the alpha and beta stages. Today, we will be looking at its early development up until 2014. Early Shaft started development in 2013 and was heavily influenced by another Half-Life beta mod called Quiver. Quiver being a mod that aimed to recreate the time period around E3 1998 for Half-Life, mostly through models and custom maps. Although, before Shaft started its development, there was a mod called Quarantine Alpha. This mod appears to have led to Shaft, as the developers for Quarantine Alpha released an older version of the mod for messing around with beta models at the time, all the way back in mid-2012, at least according to the screenshots that are in the recently released Shaft repo. On May 8, 2013, the first official mention of Shaft was made in an update post for Quarantine Alpha. This post explained what was going on with the mod, as well as announced that the mod was going to be pushed away for later, as they wanted to focus more on Shaft. In its place, they showed two screenshots that showed some of their weapon models that they had made, as well as the HUD for early Shaft. At the time, they also had a small ModDB page where they had a few early screenshots of Shaft, mostly just showing models, a new HUD, and an early work-in-progress version of the Portal device, which is an early version of the anti-mass spectrometer from the retail Half-Life. However, at the time, Shaft was mostly just model recreations based from Quiver, which the team wanted to almost make their own version of Quiver in a way. Apart from Quiver though, the at the time recently released 0.52 build of Half-Life Alpha was also heavily influencing the team. This release allowed them to use the alpha assets for their mod. According to the team, during 2013, Shaft's goal was essentially to make a beta build, but with cool, cut NPCs, weapons, and maps. On June 6, 2013, a post called Uncle Shaft Wants You was made. The team needed more members, specifically a mapper and a coder at the time. They also showed a few pictures of what they've been working on. They showed that they were working on a new model for Barney and the scientists. At the end of the post, they said that they were going to take a fresh start on Shaft, since most of it was pretty much just practice, and that they haven't been doing their absolute best with the mod, so they decided to make an oath to finish the mod in Valve quality. On July 7th, they released many screenshots that show off the models they've developed. On July 9th, in this post, they showed off their female scientist model and said that it was going to use Gina's voice from Half-Life Decay because there are enough lines for a scientist NPC. On July 25th, they made a post asking for more members to join the team because they needed more to continue with development of the mod. Although, on the same day, their ModDB page was taken down due to violating the terms of use. On August 18th, Trippy claimed that the mod was 50% complete, and they were still looking for new members who could code weapons and AI. They also showed these screenshots and explained how the Chum Toad in the Heavy's minigun would work. They also announced that they will be recreating an early version of the mod based in the late alpha stages of Half-Life's development. According to the developers though, Trippy made the article without any approval, and in reality, the mod was nowhere near completion. On October 13th, the team announced that Shaft and the Arrowhead teams have merged. From this, they would share content and speed up both mods' development. They also announced that they would be going open source, as well as saying that there wouldn't be many updates for a while, since they are hard at work figuring things out and that Anomalous Materials is still a work in progress. Regardless of all the updates, outside of a few crude Anomalous Materials maps, the mod was pretty much only basic test maps, sounds, and models during 2013. According to one of the developers, these videos pretty much sum up how Shaft was in 2013.
Yes, let's go. I'll stay here.
Glad to oblige a fellow scientist. I'm slowing you down, am I? Fine. You won't even know I'm here. Why are you leaving me here?
Let's go. I'll stay here. Yes. I'll wait right here.
Fine. You won't even know I'm here.
Have I been that much of a burden? Yes, let's go.
I don't suppose you'd reconsider?
With my brains and your I'll wait. I certainly hope you know what you're...
I don't suppose you'd reconsider?
Yes, let's go.
Glad to oblige a fellow
Slowing you
scientist.
down, am I? With my brains and your brawn, we'll make an excellent team.
Do you suspect some alien subterfuge behind this failure?
You know, you repeat yourself sometimes.
I'll
Fine.
stay here.
You won't even know I'm here.
Let's go.
All
I'm
right.
Slowing you down, am I?
You're going to have to leave me here, Gordon.
My God, what are you doing?
Lastly, we do actually have a build from this time. It appears to be a build of Shaft during late 2013, deemed the 0.0 build. Originally released by the team on their ModDB page in 2017, it's also to be found in the release repo. Here is the gameplay footage of the 3 maps featured in the build. If you want to play this build yourself, a link is in the description. Here we go.
It's good to see you.
This is all
Please,
within
leave me
human-
alone until after the experiment. Greetings! Ah, hello, Gordon Freeman. It's good to see you. Freeman? This should shake around unification, boys. I believe so. Excuse me, Gordon, but I'm rather busy now. Don't you think we should recalculate those resonance dampening factors again?
Don't be ridiculous.
You got the wrong airlock, Mr. Freeman. You know I can't let you through here.
Hello there.
Now, where did I leave that shutdown procedure chart? Weren't you supposed to be in the test chamber half an hour ago?
Hello. Why do we all... You'll just have to wait until after the test.
Welcome to the HEV Mark IV protective system for use in hazardous environment conditions. High impact reactive armor activated. Atmospheric contaminant
I can't be
sensors
bothered right now.
activated. Vital sign monitoring activated. Automatic medical systems engaged. Defensive weapon selection system activated. Munition.
Greetings. Hello.